Have you ever wondered if a narcissist is done with you? It's a question that can hover in the corners of our minds, especially when personal relationships become a battlefield of emotions and power dynamics. Understanding narcissistic behavior is more than a mere psychological exercise. It's a key to deciphering the complex matrix of human interactions and emotional landscapes that shape our lives. Narcissism, a trait marked by an inflated sense of self-importance and a deep need for excessive attention and admiration, can significantly impact our relationships. While we won't delve too deeply into the concept of narcissism today, we'll focus on a critical aspect of it. We'll unravel the telltale signs that indicate when a narcissist might be done with you. It's about reading between the lines, seeing the red flags, and preparing ourselves for what lies ahead. Today, we will be discussing the 7 signs that a narcissist is done with you. The first sign is a sudden lack of interest. Now, this might seem like a subtle cue, but it's a crucial one. Narcissists are known to be exceptionally engaged when they're invested in someone. They're all ears, hanging on to every word you say, seemingly fascinated by your life. But when a narcissist is done with you, this interest evaporates almost overnight. It's like a switch has been flipped. Suddenly, they're not listening to you anymore. They're not asking about your day, your dreams, your thoughts. They might even seem bored or disengaged when you're talking to them. It's as if your stories, your experiences, your life no longer holds any charm for them. This shift from intense interest to apparent indifference can be jarring, and it's a clear sign that something has changed in your relationship with the narcissist. So if you find a sudden drop in interest, it could be a sign that a narcissist is done with you. The second sign is emotional unavailability. This is when the person you're dealing with seems disinterested or detached, showing a lack of empathy or understanding. Narcissists can become emotionally distant, seemingly aloof or indifferent to your feelings or experiences. This lack of emotional involvement often comes across as cold or uncaring, making you feel isolated or misunderstood. This emotional withdrawal is a common tactic used by narcissists as they begin to pull away. An emotionally unavailable person could indicate a narcissist is pulling away. Sign number 3 is disrespect. A clear indication that a narcissist might be done with you is a marked increase in disrespectful behavior. This can manifest in various ways. Perhaps they've started belittling you, or maybe their tone has become more derisive and cutting. Actions speak louder than words, and these disrespectful gestures are their way of expressing their dwindling interest or regard. They may even start to demean you, both privately and publicly. Remember, constant disrespect is never a good sign. The fourth sign is a lack of communication. Narcissists are known for their charismatic charm and persuasive language, but once they're done with you, they may suddenly become vague, elusive, or altogether silent. It's as if they've switched off a radio, leaving you in a quiet void. This is not normal behavior in a healthy relationship. The person you thought you knew seems to have vanished into thin air. A sudden drop in communication might suggest that a narcissist is done with you. Sign number 5 is constant criticism. A narcissist's charm often fades into a pattern of constant criticism, aimed at belittling and undermining you. They may find faults in everything you do, from your choices to your actions, even your personality. It's as if they're trying to make you question your own worth. Remember, these criticisms are not reflective of you, but of their own insecurities. So, if you're facing constant criticism, it could be a sign. The 6th sign is the absence of manipulation. Those who've dealt with narcissists know they are masters of control. Yet when they're done with you, they might stop their usual manipulative tactics. This isn't necessarily a good thing, though. It could mean they no longer see value or potential in manipulating you. Their focus might shift to a new target, someone else they can control. So don't mistake the sudden silence for peace. When the manipulation stops, it could be a sign that a narcissist is done with you. The final sign is abandonment. Narcissists, with their self-centered perspectives and lack of empathy, have a knack for leaving relationships without a hint of remorse. They might just vanish from your life, leaving you with unanswered questions and a heap of confusion. It's like they've deleted you from their world, and they've moved on as if nothing happened. This abrupt departure often happens without any explanation or closure, leaving you to deal with the emotional aftermath. It's a harsh reality to face, but it's crucial to understand that this isn't a reflection of your worth. It's simply a testament to their inability to form genuine connections or care about the feelings of others. They discard people when they no longer serve their self-interests, often in pursuit of new sources of admiration or validation. If you're left without any explanation, it could be a sign that a narcissist is done with you. To summarize, the 7 signs a narcissist is done with you are: first, an unmistakable lack of interest. The once intense, almost obsessive attention they gave you fades into indifference. They no longer seem to care about your day, your thoughts, or your feelings. Second, emotional unavailability. They become distant, detached, unable to connect on a deep emotional level. You might feel like you're talking to a wall, with your words bouncing off without making any impact. Third, clear signs of disrespect. They might belittle you, mock you, or make you feel insignificant. The person who once put you on a pedestal now seems to look down on you. Fourth, a noticeable lack of communication. They don't seem interested in discussing things, sorting out issues, or finding common ground. Conversations feel one-sided, shallow, and unsatisfying. Fifth, constant criticism. Nothing you do seems to be good enough. They nitpick, criticize, and make you question your worth. Sixth, no more manipulation. They no longer feel the need to manipulate or control you because they've lost interest. The games, the tactics, the mind games, all disappear. Finally, abandonment. They leave, physically or emotionally, and you're left picking up the pieces of a broken relationship. Understanding these signs can help you navigate and cope with your relationships better. Remember, it's important to prioritize your mental health and well-being.